And welcome. We are here at 14620 118th here in Puyallup. I'm just going to take a little look around the neighborhood. We are on a dead-end street. Lots of mature trees. Older neighborhood. Most of these homes were built in the 70s and the 80s, including this one from the 80s. Go ahead and take a look inside and follow through a little bit more. It's a really interesting home. Got a lot of little details here for us to point out, but you can see that the front yard is fenced, the backyard is fully fenced, and there is a side entrance much larger than this side for access via vehicles, RV, whatnot. We'll go ahead and go on inside here and take a look. Okay, and as promised, definitely an interesting property. Of course, we are in a fairly desirable area of Puyallup, and we're looking at a rather large home here for $175,000. To be completely honest with you, that's nearly unheard of in the market this summer. Very few properties dropping below the 200 mark. Looking around here in the kitchen and the living room, as you can see, we got the orange countertops, highly sought after. Cabinets are actually in pretty good condition. Appliances have all seen much better days. I think we're a little bit, I don't think glue's gonna fix that. Anyway, moving on. Fireplace looks good. Wall paneling is very temporary. It looks like it's peeling right off here. The glue's failed over the years. Definitely will admit to it needing some paint. Some is a lightly used word. I think maybe all new paint is going to be required. Bathroom's had some upgrades. We got a little granite countertop in here. Cabinets are still a little bit rough, but this place in here I think maybe just cleaned up would look a lot better. 2 bedrooms on this top floor. This one would be considered the master bedroom. It does have a set of French doors to a rather large entertaining deck that does go across the entire back side of the home. Take a look at that a little bit later. Master bedroom has very little closet space, but some, and it does go back, as you can see, it does go back in there a little ways. It's what we call a shared master, which means there's a door into this same bathroom that we've already looked at. Depending upon which door you've closed, you've made it private for either the master or for upstairs use. Another bedroom. Good size. All right, from here I think what we're going to do is go downstairs. Go ahead and bring you along here on the walk down. Wood parquet floors in the entry. Downstairs of the split entry, we have a family room with its own little stage, so that is optional. Wood burning fireplace. Pretty typical family room for a split entry here. It does have a slider off to the backyard. That's a covered patio. We have a utility room here. Hookups for a washer dryer and a little half bath set up for the downstairs. 2 bedrooms. First of which is here. Reasonable size, not small, not big, right in between. And then hidden behind this door is another bedroom. This one may be a little bit smaller than the others, but as you can see, still very usable. From here, let's go ahead and take a look at the backyard, because unfortunately I really can't show you here. This is the garage. It is very dark. Here, I'll put a photo up so you can kind of see what we're looking at. This is essentially a 2-car garage, decent sized. It does have a little shop. I think I can show you this. It has a shop off the back. It's very dimly lit. But as you can see, it's a good size, covered. There are plenty of counters and workspace. Let's go ahead and go outside, get back into the light here, and continue on. All right, backyard, big. Great word for it. It is big out here, especially for this price point. Fully fenced all the way around. Here's that deck that I was talking about off the back side of the house. Little covered area patio that goes back into that family room. And this right over here is that shop we were just in. Built off the back of the garage. Roof pitch is not really adequate. That's something to be considered when you're looking at these kinds of homes. A lot of these additions, a lot of these improvements that were made were not done quite right. What's going to happen there is if the person who owns this home doesn't maintain that roof, it allows debris to get up there, it's going to have water problems. That's why it has to be swept off fairly frequently if we're going to maintain that. This is about it for this tour of this home. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a time to see it yourself, please feel free to reach out and contact me using the information you see here on the screen. Until next time, happy house hunting.